Welcome to BMBBH News with Kev. News without the WS.
Dates tonight after investigators say her two young children were found in deplorable living conditions.
The 12 and 3-year-old were left alone to fend for themselves for nearly 2 months. ABC 13's Brooke Taylor is live outside the home where all of this happened. Brooke?
Yeah, all of this really hard to believe. Now, the mom left about a few months ago, but they moved into this home a year ago, and the children were never enrolled in school in Texas. So officials tell me it was really easy for all of this to just go unnoticed. Inside this home, a nightmare for two young children, 12 and 3 years old. Roman Forest Police Chief Stephen Carlisle says they were abandoned for nearly 2 months.
There was no food in the house. Everything was empty. There was some dry beans and some spices, is about it.
Their mother, Raven Yates, left them in late September, he says. There's been a warrant out for her arrest since December. Investigators say the 12-year-old never told anyone because she was threatened by what might happen to her little brother. They have different fathers.
She was afraid that her father was going to take her and leaving the 3-year-old by himself.
Fearful, she obeyed. She'd call her father, saying mom was working and he would send food. According to police, he's a music producer in California. He called police once family members spotted Yates in Mobile, Alabama, where she's from, without her kids.
When he got a call from his ex-mother-in-law and they put two and two together, he called the first plane over here.
Investigators shocked to see how they were living.
The officers checked the bedroom of the children and discovered heavy urine odor coming from the 3-year-old's bed.
Yates continues to be active on social media, posting to her thousands of followers. As investigators work with Mobile police to arrest the 31-year-old mom, she's wanted on 2 counts of abandoning or endangering a child without intent to return. She hasn't responded to our messages.
A 12-year-old cannot take care of a 3-year-old for a long period of time. It's dangerous, especially over a month and a half. It's dangerous, it's irresponsible of a parent.
Now, Yates also has a 14-year-old girl. She was reported as a runaway around the same time when police say she left the younger children. Tonight, though, police tell me all 3 children have been reunited. They are safe and they are with a family member in Alabama. We are live in New Caney. I'm Brooke Taylor, ABC 13 Eyewitness.
Yeah, the trope of the single mother in the black community, especially in 2023, is being extremely overplayed. And the beliefs they want you to carry is the struggling yet persevering single mom who is there for her children and would do whatever it takes to make sure her children are taken care of and have a solid upbringing, under her strong, nurturing presence. What they don't tell you is that in most instances in the black community, that's a false image of the results of what single motherhood has brought to black children. And this is one of those examples. A person who put her social media life over her children. And that's extremely clear because she's still active on social media. And she's been missing for like 4 or 5 months now. She abandoned her children where they were basically fending for themselves for a couple of months until the father, whom everyone seemingly wants to point their anger at, had interjected and did something about it. Now the kids are safely with relatives, and this girl is still traveling from state to state, as far as anyone knows, still thotting it up. So when y'all start to say stuff about how these women are doing what they have to do, look at Miss Raven Yates. What could have been so important to abandon your children like that? I mean, if you couldn't handle your job, leave them with family. But hey, you know, giving custody to somebody else doesn't mean you get the benefit off child support. And again, fellas, I would say watch who you impregnate, but many of you can't control your dicks. This is the product of here's what happens when you can't control your penis. You impregnate the wrong women. And Raven Yates is definitely wrong. And I really tried to find the benefit of a doubt before I made this video. I really did. I was like, I hope she okay. Maybe something happened to her. But then when I started doing the research and found out she was still active on social media, I'm sitting up there like, this sorry bitch right here. So yeah, if they find her, she definitely needs to be punished to the fullest extent of the law. And you know, we need to start shifting these narratives in a more fair direction. Everybody ain't good. Like every dad who isn't there isn't a bad person, just like every mom who is there is not a good person. This woman is not a good person. And if you really honestly believe that you should make excuses for this particular female right here, thotting it up on Instagram instead of being a mommy, then hey, maybe someone needs to start taking a look at you and what kind of person you are. So that's it. The kids are safe and she still has yet to be found. A true deadbeat mom. Raven Yates, ladies and gentlemen. And let's keep it real. She's selling pussy. This is Kev, BMBBH News without the WS. Yeah, just a little disappointed every time I think about the state of the black community. And if you are honest, brutally honest with yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Till the next time.